I organize empowerment. I organize free education programs. I organize UDA party and many other constructive ideas that I organize. No one can associate me with guns. Claims that violence was planned from my home or that criminals gathered or celebrated there are deliberate political fiction. They are meant to shift attention from real leadership work. While others manufacture chaos, we are busy building solutions. Let us confront the real issues facing this country. Why is a former deputy president who holds no constitutional office moving around with a fake police vehicle complete with a siren? A former leader without an office cannot behave like a roaming state. Kenya is not a personal convoy. Under what authority does he move with armed individuals? The law must apply in the same way to all of us, and I want to give the details of the armed people that the former deputy president Rigathi Gachagua moves around with. A police constable under service number 113359, his name is William Karema Macharia. This police constable was interdicted in 2023, and he was charged in Mavoko Law Court for misusing his firearm and ammunition. He was colliding with criminals, giving out his firearm for criminal activities. And the constable William Karema Macharia was interdicted and charged in Mavoko Law Court. I have the documents here, which I will share with all of you. And in 2023, Rigathi Gachagua, as deputy president, he brought back this police constable through back doors to the service. And when he got out of the office, he went with this police constable. This police constable is armed. He has been moving around with him. This police constable, together with Mr. Kufai, the official bodyguard for the MP for Mukurweini, Honorable Kagushia, they have been organizing how to get tear gas for, of course, their drama. And this police constable, he has access to tear gas. He has an AK-47, which he came with in Better North. He almost, together with Mr. Kufai, the official bodyguard for Mr. Kagushia, they almost killed the CS Honorable Alice Wahombe. And when we nabbed their phones, they were communicating with the Honorable Kagushia and other goons which they had brought to Better North, and they were tracing the movements of CS Alice Wahombe. The goons that were brought, some of them with guns, they are private licensed gun holders. They are organized by this police constable, William Karema Macharia. He is the one who organizes private armed gun holders to come and guard Rigathi Gachagua. The goons that were seen yesterday, and you know, Rigathi Gachagua in his first photo, he posted goons entering inside the church. One of the goons he posted as a goon, he was later seen escorting him outside the church. So I'm asking Rigathi Gachagua, let us play peaceful politics. Come and sell your idea to the people. Let us stop stage managing things for mobilizing sympathy. We can do better. Why are churches being turned into political battlegrounds? Churches are for worship, not political combat. Why is one man allowed to move around with known goons? In Better North by-elections, the goons even removed a long-serving member of the church from the service, beat him up, and he was admitted for over 7 weeks to get treatment. Police should arrest those goons. They are known, and their names are in public knowledge. The chief goon who organizes the goons who takes cover for Rigathi Gachagua is called Samuel Mwangi. well known as Kefeti from Muranga. So the fake narrative that goons are being brought from Muranga and bringing the name of the women rep for Muranga, who is my wife, is to cover up the chief goon who has declared himself as a general, who is called Samuel Mwangi, well known as Kefeti. His phone number is 0725 802 299. That is the chief goon who organizes these goons, and they are facilitated with tear gas by Police Constable William Karema Masharia to stage manage an incident such as what we saw yesterday. They are assisted by Rigathi Gachagua's PA, who is called Wamumbi, and his phone number is 0725 510 902. Wamumbi has been organizing goons here in Nyeri, and he was in charge of goons in Mbeere North. In one of the videos that were recorded, you will hear the name Wamumbi being called out to give directions, and people thought it's Wamumbi, the MP. It is not the Wamumbi MP, it is the PA for Rigathi Gachagua who was being called to give directions. And in one of the videos, I have the video here. If you want me to play it, I'll give you the video. He is heard saying, Rusha kwa kanisa. Munene Wamumbi, who is Rigathi's PA, he is heard in one of the videos saying, directing the goons who are throwing tear gas, Rusha kwa kanisa. And the goons who are wearing green combat are the ones who are throwing tear gas inside the church under directions of Munene Wamumbi, who is Rigathi Gachagua, Gachagua's PA, assisted by another man from Mathare constituency called Engineer Kimnywa Kimori. His number is 0722 529 997. Munene Wamumbi and Engineer Kimnywa Kimori are the one who have been organizing goons to stage manage and throw tear gas, which is facilitated. You know, if you work in a poultry farm, you will have access to eggs. This is a police constable. He has access to tear gas. From where they get it from, I don't know. So I saw people asking, where is Rigathi Gachagua getting tear gas? He is being manned by police who are interdicted, but he brought them back. And when he was brought back, he was given instructions when Rigathi Gachagua was demolishing Mavoko houses, when he was targeting Maina Njenga. He was using this William Karema Masharia to demolish and man those and give security to those who are demolishing the Mavoko houses in Kitengela. So let us not use some of these things to mobilize sympathy. I know Rigathi Gachagua more than anyone else. When I took over this office, this store here behind you, I had to destroy a lot of taser guns and needles. Those needles in Ashona Viatu. I had to destroy many of them that Rigathi Gachagua had kept in this store, and he was using them to torture people in this town, Karatina town, when he was competing with a woman called Wamaranga. He was using those taser guns and needles to torture those who did not support his candidature. And that is the nature of Rigathi Gachagua. He thrives in chaos. Rigathi Gachagua can do anything to mobilize sympathy. I know him, you don't know him. Rigathi Gachagua has beaten women in this town. Rigathi Gachagua has dragged women in this town. Rigathi Gachagua can do anything. He can do anything to mobilize politics. And I don't know why he is bitter with me. Why are you bitter with me? Just because I'm bringing William Ruto in this town? I mean, we should be tolerant with each other. And I said and I announced in this town, in this Mathare constituency, that we are going to do peaceful politics, and that's why you saw him in Karatina the other day. He came, he did his politics, he insulted us, he insulted me, but no one asked him. Because I said, no one will be touched in this constituency. No one will be asked. Let everyone come and talk to their people. Rigathi Gachagua was here 3 days ago. No one threw tear gas to him. he is accusing me of organizing their constituency. If I wanted to organize, I would have organized Madera, here in Madera, where he came to insult me. After they finished, and I want to take you step by step, take you through step by step. When they finished, or before they finished, if you look at their photos, his supporters and MCAs and Kabando and the others, they had applied Colgate. And when I saw those photos, I asked, what is this? What is this white thing? And I was told it's Colgate. They apply so that they are not affected by tear gas. So how did they know that there was tear gas? They had applied tear gas, but they did not tell the congregants of Wetima SYK to also apply tear gas. I want to show you a photo here of so that we show Kenyans how fake these people are and how they are not able to plan. And I want to show Kenyans how they stage managed a very ugly incident using women, using our children to mobilize sympathy in a church. This is Anita Dhumbi. She said that she was shot. You can clearly see that this is paint. I mean, how shallow can you be? What kind of nonsense is this? You are confusing people that there were chaos. You can clearly see that. You can clearly see. I want you to zoom here. You can clearly see that this is paint. Anita Dhumbi, shame on you for painting yourself to lie to Kenyans that you are shot. This is paint. You can see that this is paint. She painted her leg to lie to Kenyans that she was shot inside that. They had planned. They knew what they wanted to achieve. Which blood flows upwards? I mean, we are not fools. This country is short of fools. Which blood flows upward? You can clearly see that this is paint. Anita Dhumbi, shame on you. I mean, you can clearly see that this is paint. How does blood flows upward? They stage managed. They brought goons from Muranga under the commander, under the leadership of Kefeti, guarded by this police constable who was interdicted and charged in a court of law. They came with tear gas. And when Othaya police, because they were not aware, heard there was confrontation, they came out to keep order and to maintain peace. And that is the moment these people took photos of police officers and the police vehicle to say that Rigathi Gachagua has been locked by the police. The police officers from Othaya came to maintain order because there was these goons who are throwing tear gas. And I want you to listen to that video of Munene Wamumbi instructing goons saying, Rusheni kwa kanisa. I mean, we are not fools. And I'm telling you, Kenyans, I know Rigathi Gachagua more than all of you. I have worked with him. He has planned things in this constituency. He has beaten women. I know to which extent he can go to mobilize sympathy. I know him. Rigathi cries to mobilize sympathy. You know, Rigathi can cry he can do anything. He can do anything. He has beaten women in this constituency just to mobilize sympathy. After that, after they finished, they all went, and before that, we saw the former nominated senator, Gloria Orwoba. I want you to look at the photos. When Senator Gloria was in the church, she was wearing a white dress inside the church. 5 minutes later, when they were issuing a statement with Cleopas Malala, who is the architect of the drama, who draws everything from the beginning to the end, Senator Gloria was wearing a black trouser and a different top. So at what point did she change? I mean, we are not fools. Stop carrying us like babies. Inside the church, the senator was wearing a white dress. I want you to look at the photos. 5 minutes later, she is wearing a trouser and a different top. So at what point did she change? Where did she change from? I am told that the insurance company that they are most of those people around Rigathi Gachagua have insured their cars with is owned by one of their friends, and that's why the only affected part of their vehicles is windscreen, because it takes only 1 day to change or to repair the windscreen. So this is a well choreographed drama to paint the government in a bad way, but we are going to unleash these goons, and I'm asking the police IG to move with speed and arrest these goons and charge them for what we saw yesterday. After that, they all went to Nyeri Golf Club to celebrate. And I am inviting the DCI to go get the CCTV footage for Nyeri Golf Club. They all went there to celebrate, and they were celebrating because they had achieved what they wanted to achieve. They were at Nyeri Golf Club. They went there to celebrate. And it is at that point they were wiping the Colgate they had applied beneath their eyes. It is at that point in Nyeri Golf Club, you will see it in the CCTV voltage, that Anita Dhumbe wiped the paint she had applied on her leg. So I'm asking these people, come to people, sell your agenda. People will listen to you. Tell them what you want to do when you get elected. Sell your agenda. Don't mobilize, don't do fake things to mobilize sympathy. You know, Koibori said that his abduction was a fake one, that they have been moving with goons to cause drama, and the person who draws these scenes is Cleopas Marara. He draws it from the start to the end. They went to church peacefully, they entered the church started. 10 minutes later, a tear gas canister. There was no tear gas canister that was thrown inside the church. The tear gas canister came from the church, inside the church. I want them to show us one single broken window pane of Wetima SYK Church. I want them to show us one single broken door of Wetima SYK Church. The canister came out from inside the church by one of the goons, you know, to make the people feel bad who are inside the church, to make the children cry. How come they were under attack and their cameraman was very comfortable taking photos? How come that they were under a heavy attack and their camera people were very comfortable taking photos inside the church and outside the churches? I mean, Rigathi Gachagua, have worked with you, and I know your tricks. You can fool all the other people, but you cannot fool Eric Wamumbi. You have done these things in my eyes. I know you. Stop crying. Come to people. Speak to them. Tell them what you will do. Tell them what you have done in this Madera constituency when you were the MP. Tell them what you will do if you get elected. Stop this nonsense. Stop harassing women and children so that you can mobilize sympathy. For the record, the police officers attached to my wife, the duly elected women representative for Murang'a County, are lawfully deployed officers of the National Police Service. Attempts to criminalize lawful security deployment are not just dishonest, they are dangerous. Police authority must never be personalized. Let me be absolutely clear. I do not hide behind mobs. When I want to speak, I speak. When I want to do meetings in this constituency, in Karatina town, wherever, I do my meetings peacefully. When Rigathi Gachagua comes to this town, no one asks him. He does his meeting in peace, he insults me, and he thereafter lives in peace. I do not hide behind mobs. I do not weaponize faith. I am a respecter of faith. I am a respecter of churches. Every time I go to church, I am very clear. I don't do politics in churches. I go to support the work of God. I have been in many churches in this constituency. You have never seen any chaos. Rigathi goes to churches to insult us, to insult me, because he has nothing else to offer. And it is at this point I'm calling upon the church. Stand firm. Don't be intimidated by Rigathi Gachagua. Don't allow him to use the altar to insult other leaders. I have seen Rigathi Gachagua in churches, in front of men and women of God, insulting other leaders. I am calling upon the Church of Kenya, which we respect. Don't allow Rigathi Gachagua to use your altar to insult other leaders. Let him come, pray, say what he would want to do if he get elected, but on that, don't allow him to stand there in front of the altar, which his wife serves as a reverend, to insult other leaders. It is not fair. I mean, we must respect the faith, we must respect the church, we must respect the altar. I do not drag families into politics. You cannot preach peace while mobilizing chaos. No, Rigathi attacks families, he attacks everyone. He attacks families, he attacks people's wives, he attacks women. His soft spot is when he is fighting women. I mean, you're a man, come fight with us. Leave alone women. Wachana na wanawake, my friend. Come fight with your fellow men. Stop dragging women into your choreographed dramas. Come fight with us. Come, let's do peaceful politics. You have not had chaos in this town, in Karatina town. Because I have moved in this town, I have told people, allow everyone to come. If Rigathi Gachagua comes, listen to him. When William Ruto comes, listen to me. He was here, and that's why Rigathi Gachagua was extremely bitter with me. What you are seeing on the face of Rigathi Gachagua is bitterness. He couldn't imagine that William Ruto can stand in Karatina and talk to people. I mean, we are in a democratic republic. Rigathi Gachagua, wake up tomorrow, go to Sugoi tomorrow, mobilize your people, speak to them. Wake up today, go to Kikuyu constituency, mobilize your people, speak to them. We are in a democratic country. No one will ask you. This bitterness you are having because William Ruto came, you are the one who said that umekuja kusafisha. Then utasafisha mara mingi. Utasafisha mara mingi because we are in a democratic country where anyone is allowed to go anywhere to speak to their people. You cannot say that this leader is not going to go into a particular region. I mean, you are saying that as who? We came here, I brought President William Ruto here, he addressed his people, he left in peace. You came here with insults. Why did I not fight you in Karatina town? Why are you only fought in churches, Rigathi Gachagua? Why? You know, Rigathi Gachagua, I know you, and I know what you can do. Why were you not fought in Karatina? Why were you not fought in Kagio? You passed from Kagio to Karatina, you passed outside my gate here in Kamunyaka. Your convoy passed through my gate. Why did I fight you along the way? I mean, Rigathi Gachagua, please stop taking chaos to the altar. Your wife is a reverend. You will attract a curse if you don't stop it. Why are you not fought in any other field? You mobilized goons under the leadership of Wamumbi, Wamumbi in Mbeere North, and Mukonji, and this police constable William Karema Macharia. They almost killed me. You are the architecture of goonism in this country. Okay? Because I have nothing to hide, I will proceed to record a formal statement with police tomorrow, Tuesday at 11 a.m., and to hand over all relevant documentation. I expect investigations to be professional, independent, and fearless. The law must work without fear, favor, or political convenience. Kenya must now draw a firm line. Politics must not be conducted through chaos. Churches must not be turned into battlefields. Children must not be used as political shields. Leadership must be about ideas, innovation, and empowerment, not noise, theatrics, and sirens. I will continue to stand for order over anarchy, innovation over intimidation, empowerment over exploitation and truth over propaganda. Kenya deserves better, and Kenya will get better. You heard Cleopas Malala say that they are going to plan for demonstrations and they are going to put the pupils of lower primary in front, and then the pupils, the students of high school in the second line, and then they will be behind the children. I mean, Cleopas Malala, shame on you. And you have seen, he is on record saying that they are going to use pupils as their shield. I mean, shame on you. How can you say such a statement? Is that what you did yesterday, to use innocent children so that you can mobilize sympathy? Is that what you meant, Cleopas Malala? Is that what you meant by that statement, that you are going to use young kids as your shield? I mean, face us as men. Let's do politics of ideas. Let's do